Yo, gamers. Gamers.
She's a freaky young gal, a bisexual, but
Gamers, 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 get in here.
with that juicy fat thing, I can't let you go. What she doing, man, with all that? I bet you know. Baby girl, take them trips down to Mexico. Get them birds and that herb and receive her dough. Clock
Yo.
like a brain when she scheme or plot. Set players up a change and receive a
Arc Raiders, maybe I'm burnt out, guys. Maybe I'm burnt. Maybe I'm burnt a little bit. I think I'm burnt from Arc Raiders, no cap, guys. I think it finally happened. I slept for like 15 hours. I finally just kept sleeping. What's up, everybody? Hello, hello. Streaming career saved. Yeah, my last stream I got pissed because like I'm queuing up into late raids every time. I'm not finding blueprints. Everyone has the same idea because everyone's in the same part of the game as me now. You know what I'm saying? I was so fried. Vegas chat allegations. I was just in Vegas chat trying to say hello. Listen, yo, I woke up to drama, man. What's going on, guys? I woke up to drama. I woke up to my Twitter notifications saying, you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit, you're a fucking asshole, same tit. What a... Bruh. If you want to know what's happening, guys, the XUC viewers are fabricating another drama. I saw today, someone linked it to XQC. He looked at the XQC looked at the Reddit thread or some shit, and then he ignored it because it's not real. You guys are so desperate for drama. It's crazy. It's crazy. There's literally no drama. They think I blacklisted Vegas or something. Like,
ball drama?
Vegas is the one you said you did. I think Vegas is like acting stupid. I'll be honest with you guys. I think he just felt very left out and then did what's best for him. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know how else to explain it for you guys. He did what's best for him there. You ghosted him apparently. Did I ghost him, guys? Did I really ghost him? Maybe for like 2 days to take a break from the guy because he was really annoying during Twitch Rivals. Guys, how else do I... Who was there during Twitch Rivals? Who was there during Twitch Rivals? Who was there during Twitch Rivals? Did you guys see what happened? You guys should watch that whole thing. He said to me in the call, I am doing you a favor playing Arc Raiders with you and not streaming Deadlock. I'm hurting my career playing with you. He was bugging. I misinterpreted it. Okay. But still, he was saying dumb shit in the call. You know what I'm saying? I was saying dumb shit. We were mad at each other. Okay? But it was just a bad day. You know what I'm saying? That happens, chat. People get in bad fucking... It just happens. You know what I'm saying? So what happens next day? Me, Dizzy, Gigi played. And guess what, though? Oh, yeah, no, that's not all he did, by the way. We had an argument, and then he said, during the argument, he said, oh, X was right during your whole shit. Which is strange. In my opinion, that's weird as fuck. You guys remember that? With the Rivals thing? Out of nowhere, he said, oh, by the way, X was right in your whole fight. That was weird. Like, we don't even know each other that well to do shit like that. So, that was a weird day. He was making weird fucking jokes. That was fucking weird. So, next day, we literally just took a break. And then he crashes out on stream saying, I'm blocking him, like, the dude's messaging me, yo, should I even play with Greek God? Guy, yo, vote Poke. Greek's trying to play with me. Should I play with Greek? Is he good? You know what I said to him? You do you on your own. I'm not telling you what to fucking do. Like, people think I'm like this person. Like, it's crazy. Gigi's been wanting to play the whole time. People, you did not say that. I can literally show you. Like, it's crazy. But reality is there's no drama. I think I'll tell you right now, I think Vegas is just trying to farm XTC viewers, and that's fine for him. I think that's just a stupid idea. Let him do what he wants to do. That's all. He's just trying to farm the XTC viewers. The same shit I've seen before, chat. It is pretty funny. You know. So, well, I mean, better for us, honestly. I do not give a fuck. I'll be honest with chat. I only care about just saying the truth. That's all. So it's up to you guys to figure that out. That's really it. It's just yeah. Smart for him to do that. Honestly, yeah. I mean, it's the method. Yeah.
React harder. React harder.
Vegas, Greek, and X is a good good for them. People think I care if you play with X. That's the thing too. Like, it's never been an issue. Dizzy literally played with X. Like, guys, what? Like, it's crazy to me. Myth play with X. And then this whole narrative of like me, I'm trying to get my way. I'm trying to play with XUC lately. Like, it's like this whole narrative is insane. I'm just confused as everyone else. That's really the truth. Like, I'm just been doing my own thing. Like, people want the craziest drama. It's crazy, bro. But anything else you guys want? Anything else you guys think happened? Because there's really nothing. Like, that's really it, Jen. Like, it's crazy. Is that really what happened? Oh yeah, the erupt clip. I addressed it. I addressed the erupt thing. Okay. I addressed the erupt thing yesterday. I'll address it again. I'll tell you guys right now. Terrible joke. Okay. Bad. It wasn't even a joke. It was bad what I said. Okay. It was a bad thing I said. I apologized to him in DM the day after. Like, in DMs, I DM'd. I apologized. I don't know what the fuck went on with me there. I think I was up for 20 hours every day, and it just came off terribly. Like, I don't know why I said that about him. Okay, that's all. It was really fucking bad. I agree. I'll take accountability. I apologize for saying a weird joke. He's done. There's no reason. Okay, there's no reason. You know, it was really dumb. I was just in that day I just woke up in a bad mood. Because, I don't know, just seeing the internet shit pissed me off. Like, it just caught me in a bad mood. Like, so I apologize. I apologize to E-Rob for that joke. It was uncalled for. Okay? Seriously. It was uncalled for. That's all.
I'm over here stroking my dick.
I'm over here stroking my dick.
Right now. I'm just stroking my shit.
What was the joke? It was a really stupid joke. This is a dumb joke. Not a good one. Bro, only LSF hates you and LSF is retarded. Oh, well, I'll tell you guys right now, that is just a community of people who just want drama. That's all. Who cares? That shit ain't real. I don't think anyone even cares. Like, none of you guys believe in that shit. Like, anyone that, I'm not saying my community, I'm saying, I think everyone knows that shit's schizo place.
Work.
But just crazy. Yeah, apparently they brought up Gigi. What did Gigi do to this? What did Gigi have to do with any of this? Yeah, why did they attack Gigi? What did Gigi have to do with anything? I will say I appreciate XUC not getting into that drama though, because it's not drama, and he could have farmed that shit. So, shouts out to him. You know what I mean? Not really shout out, because it's all his fault. And GG's. Anyways, they always do that because they got mad you got a girl. That's probably it. I don't know what it is. Apparently someone talked shit about the cat too. Apparently someone talked shit about my cat. Yeah, they brought up the cat and the breed. Yeah, it's racist. They're even racist towards my cat. That's how crazy they are. Why is webcam? Isn't the cam better like that though? Because it's so unused. The top. Y'all giving so much attention to these losers right now. I mean, if we just ignore it, it will go away. But it's like, it's better so you guys know. Also, it's not really a big deal. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think all you can do is let it be know that you're down to queue with anyone and you will play together even if shit lines up, that any drama after that is on them. Exactly. Like, I don't know what, like, they took me dropping the shit and not caring about drama and saying, sure, I'll play with X, to me begging to play with X. Like, the only reason I went to X's chat the other day to say, yo, come join play with me and Myth or some shit was because he joined me in Summit and then left last second. You know what I'm saying? I'm confused as everything. I'm confused as you. I don't know. And we played Skate. Like, these guys were just rage baiting. Anyways, guys. The Summit drama's chill. I want to watch this cool video that came out. I just came out. 30-minute video about Arc Raiders development. And watch some High Life Asia. No, Arya, I'm good. I'm so sick of Arc Raiders, I can't lie. Why? You know what I'm sick of? The streamer war. The streamer war. Oh my god. Stream sniping used to be the worst thing ever. Now it's encouraged. I'm a bungalator, dude. Hell yeah. I'm a simulator. Dude, I'm telling you, everything went wrong when I saw that streamer award nomination. For Iron Mouse and Sea Dog winning Duo of the Year, reason being 25 hours this year. No problem with any of them, but to advertise that they did 25 hours, that does piss me off. Me and GT did 1,000,000 hours this year. I think my cat drank out of my cup today. This hair. You never told us to vote for you? No, I'm joking. I never wanted to. It's all a joke. I'm not mad at Iron Mouse and Connor are great streamers. I'm laughing at the headline of the vote saying they did up to 25 hours of content this year. I'm like, that's everybody else. 25 hours? Who wrote this? Cutie Cinderella, who wrote this thing? Hello? Dick Riders voting for them. It's called their fans voting. And you guys would be my Dick Riders too.
To shut down its Jamboard servers, turning a $5,000 digital whiteboard into a 200-pound meme, it was a perfect example of just one of the slimy tactics businesses use to prevent you from actually owning something, which is deactivating a product you purchased and thought you owned. A somehow perfectly legal practice that seems to never be mentioned by press or review sites, but only if there were a wiki that documented these anti-consumer practices to help inform people of how they're being exploited. Oh wait,
one of the best features about our product is that you don't have to trust us. To fill you guys in, if you're new around here, this is the Blackbeard fire starter. It's the best fire starter.
This perfect little cube is machined out of a special alloy.
Oh yeah. There's a new PUBG coming out. I signed up for it. Oh, what is this? They have anomalies, I think. Another extraction shooter.
Poop giggle.
Well, isn't extraction shooters cool though? I mean, I'm okay with them. I feel like they haven't been perfected yet, and that's why every company's making one. Because they recognize it being a good genre.
I designed and built my own affordable version of the Sip and Puff mouse, an accessibility device for people with motor issues in their hands that allows them to interact with the computer like they would a mouse using this joystick, and then sipping and puffing on the tube on the end in order to click and right click. Traditionally,
Why don't we have eye tracking that's better yet? Like, I mean, do they use this plus eye tracking? Or is eye tracking buggy?
these devices cost thousands of dollars for the people.
Is today a voices stream? Maybe. Maybe. Dude, I finally slept for like... I actually slept today. It's insane. I don't know what happened, chat. I think I broke myself, and every day I was sleeping for 3 hours. 3-4 hours. I couldn't sleep past 3-4 hours, dude. Today I think I slept like... I had to sleep 4 hours like 3 times today. I slept for 4 hours 3 times today, or some shit. Too much weed. Maybe, honestly. I don't know if it's weed, bro. I think I get so passionate. I think I have mental illness. Like, I actually have a really... I'm pretty mental ill. I think I'm mentally ill, dude. Like legit. I get so passionate about what I do. It's like in fucking sane. Why is that an illness? Because it could kill me. I think, bro, like, if I didn't stop myself playing Arc Raiders, I could have died. Like, bro, I could have probably died on stream. Like, I could have probably just, like, had a fucking blood clot or something. I was definitely pushing that shit. Like, I'm 35 or 33, 32. How old am I? 33, bro. Like, I'm getting to the age where I could die. Probably one of the most pathetic ways to go. Really? That's not. Is it a pathetic way? Dying? Passion, bro. That's not nice to say. I know a pro player that died doing the same thing. And how old was he? In Control StarCraft. His name, he died at the age 30. Oh, fuck. Oh, he's been hospitalized multiple times due to blood clots? I thought it was like a random thing. You didn't know him? I was a fan of In Control, and I met him in real life before. Took a picture with him. He was cool. Now, do you guys, that one asshole in the chat, you think you still take it back or what? Sometimes it's random, but it has nothing to do with age. I don't know. He did look like Siegel in that picture, huh?
Here we are, the city of Colossus. We're about to take this elevator all the way down. Look at this cool trick. The elevator comes down here, right? So if you face this way and it goes like this, you see in here and you're like, damn, this building is huge. And then it keeps going down. But what's it actually looking like? That is crazy. It looks like a big building and it's actually just like big painting. And here we are, the city.
Okay, this is what I do too. Hide your money in there so it can burn up and actually like set the cruise on fire and then you can go to prison forever. Yeah, this is perfect. This is what I always do when I go on a cruise. And I go on cruises all the time. Okay, now be a conspiracy theorist basically and flip over your furniture like you're doing absolutely anything, but in reality, completely you're doing absolutely nothing. Oh my God, this is insane. I mean, this is totally normal. Okay, touch the wall 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we did 4. I don't know. That's not usually what I do. Check out that little hole real quick. Okay, this is really good. He's doing all the steps. Good boy. Close that and then use the thing that we don't see in America. Yeah, what is that? Okay, this is actually crucial. This actually makes a lot of sense. Perfect. Okay, flip that 40 times for some reason, then have someone stage a spoon going under. No one would.
Why is Scrub Daddy this size? Because it's my hand. This is actually my hand. So I cut this to fit my hand for.
All right, let's watch this Arc Raiders thing. That was terrible. I'm 37, I still don't get the 6'7" meme. It literally means 6'7". It literally means like 6'7". It means like what comes after 6? 7. 6, 7.
'74 Disco Kid.
Faded. Same muted cough.
Hello and welcome.
Okay. Evolution of Arc Raiders.
Hello and welcome to Stockholm, capital of Sweden, a country in Northern Europe that's been punching well above its weight in terms of games development for quite a while.
Stockholm is the home of Embark Studios, the creators of Arc Raiders, and for the past few years I've been documenting the development of this game. But while most games change over the course of development, the story of Arc Raiders is a unique one. Because not only has this game changed dramatically, but the original version of the game that was shown to the public no longer exists. And ever since it was first shown, the internet has been asking one question. What exactly
Let me put my fan on.
happened to that version of the game? When the Arc Raider teaser trailer was first shown to the world at the Game Awards in 2021, it was a very different game. You see, back then it was being pitched as a co-op PvE experience with players able to jump high and run across a wide open map, working together to defeat massive machines with emergent behaviors.
I want to see old gameplay. I love seeing old gameplay footage of a game you're playing, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? I love that shit. Me personally, I love that shit. I eat that shit up. Ooh, I love that shit. Seeing prototypes, ooh, I love that shit.
From a set of defined heroes, and crucially, it was a free-to-play game. Over the next 4 years, Arc Raiders would evolve into something very different. A PvP/VE extraction game with denser, more lived-in levels. Machines of all shapes and sizes would populate this world. The enemies were driven by
Damn, look at the UI.
physics and groundbreaking locomotion tech, turning a once arcadey experience into something far more grounded. In this 3-part series, we're going to reveal not only why the original concept was killed, but how the current version of Arc Raiders rose from the ashes of that project. We're going to detail the bleeding-edge locomotion technology powering the movement of their most intimidating machines, how elements like gunplay and loot evolved over the years, why they dropped free-to-play, the impressive work done by the audio team, and much more. First things first though, to fully understand what happened to Arc Raiders, the game that was meant to kickstart this new studio, we have to go back to the founding of Embark itself.
How did this new studio come about, and most importantly, how did they decide what type of games they wanted to make?
Like a lot of the initial employees at Embark and the founders came from DICE, and I've been in the industry for close to 20 years. Most of that spent with the people here. I shipped 21 games, one at EA, I think.
During my 20 years of building games or more, you know, the first game we built, we were 7 people in an apartment basically, you know, to then oversee productions with over 1,000 people. Are the games themselves better? There are more of them, they're at higher fidelity, but are they actually better games? How do we move away from productions that are so large that they're difficult to manage?
I mean, I was part of the group, the founders group, so I was here when we were 6 people. Technology-wise, I mean, we quickly settled on Unreal, and then in conjunction with that, we also had proprietary tech that we were developing, and then also, of course, invested heavily
hair on me, man. My chair was all over my cat.
Especially for the content team.
Wait, what?
Technology-wise, I mean, we quickly settled on Unreal, and then in conjunction with that, we also had proprietary tech that we were developing, and then also, of course, invested heavily on procedural tools for especially for the
should be in the game,
team.
I'll say it right
The
now.
initial gang sat around a big table and discussed things that we want to explore.
What? JJ? JJ?
And games that we want to try and see if this fits into something that we want to do. So we started this endeavor of making micro pitches. That we would come up with a simple game concept and talk about it for just a couple of minutes. And we started doing this over and over, we started seeing common thematics. They slowly formed into the initial pitch for what we wanted to make, so we pitched it to ourselves. A couple of these explorations were left by the wayside. One of them became the finals.
A couple of thematics that we knew we were excited about was, of course, the prospect of space travel, the impending sort of ecological collapse, the rise
come from
of AI,
Arc Raiders?
and the man versus machine angle. That was a game in there, and I think when we were the first initial group sort of vetting different concepts, I think those were the things that were...
No, wait, I misheard what he just said. Was... Oh, I guess they... Okay, never mind.
Sticky in there.
I get it.
I think from a...
No, I know it's the same company, but...
perspective, I think the first pitch was something along the lines of session-based raids. To give you an idea, we talked about some sort of Venn diagram between Shadow of the Colossus, Left 4 Dead, and PUBG. Somewhere in the middle there was a game concept that, I mean...
Like, Arc Raiders was the main project, but then they made the engine and stuff and said, yeah, you guys could make a shooter from that and put the finals. They released the finals first to give Arc more time to get perfect. Yeah, didn't the finals... Arc Raiders was announced before the finals. There was 2 different teams. Yeah, they explain it in the video.
On paper, that was a super compelling concept to us, especially the making you a small human in a vast world with huge machines. That's what we started to explore, not knowing at all what kind of game loop we were supposed to have, but just like looking at the prospects of different mechanics in that context.
So we wanted to make something completely our own. And everyone had an idea of something fantastical. Sci-fi leaning because it's comfortable, everyone kind of likes it, but it's also a challenge to carve out your own niche in that. And it was certainly challenging. Even my kid, who was like 11 or 12 at the time, just had the sentiment going, oh, new studio, sci-fi game, very original.
Embark's first game was going to define
True.
the studio, and they wanted to work on something that was outside of their familiar first-person military backgrounds, a game that was on the bleeding edge of technological innovation. The team entered a long period of brainstorming and ideation as the studio slowly built up around them, a process that gave them many of their most attractive ideas, but also created significant design cul-de-sacs that would prove troublesome down the road. This project was known internally as Pioneer.
We developed, I think, core mechanics at the same time as we were testing out some initial ideas about the game mode itself. No one was thinking about a larger meta game at that time. Like, what is the actual economy that drives the players' motivations and so on. We were literally exploring the initial mechanics of how does it feel to play against these machines, and because I think all games needs to go through that. Like, is there something fun in the second-to-second mechanics? Like, is it fun to even in FIFA, if it's not fun to kick a ball against the wall, it's not going to be a fun football game. Sort of put these large machines in this large world. And I mean, we're again testing out playing against these large machines just from a pure sort of game and spectacle. There was something there.
You can say it was an extremely ambitious project. It's supposed to be a new genre, or was supposed to be a new genre, and session-based raid with, say, 40 players. And you're supposed to take down huge obstacles together, like big bosses, big AI enemies that evolve over time. So every time you go into a session, you play against a new version of the AI.
3 to 4 teams, or more, I don't remember, but scattered out in a big world. And at some point, giant machines would arrive. It was already populated with smaller machines, but then we would have these larger machines arrive, and then we would sort of have the surviving players would then converge into these epic moments at the end tail of a session. We had some amazing playtests and amazing moments when we did that, and we saw the potential there. Like, and we wanted to believe that we could replicate
Look
that
at this game,
on a
bro.
consistent basis. But that's where where the sober...
So they had a game where it was like a map, different squads on different sides of the maps, doing their shit and then being led to the middle, and they all fight one boss. All together. Interesting concept. Would it have worked out? Probably kind of like Helldivers, and then where Helldivers is now. That would have been fucking sick. I mean, it would have been cool for a while, but not to me. You know? It would just be another Helldivers to me. With that many players, yeah, I mean, it is a cool idea if the boss was actually really hard and big. A big problem with Arc Raiders right now is the bosses are pretty fucking weak. I'll say that right now. The bosses are pretty fucking weak. I think they're pretty... they just do the same thing where you just shoot rockets and hide, right? There's no like there should be crazy mechanics. Like, I don't know. That's up to them to decide, figure out. Like Risk of Rain shit. The lines on the floor. Didn't you try and fail to kill the matriarch and almost died? Yeah, it's I got it now. Because they nerfed the hull breaker. I didn't even realize. I know what to do now. You just break the front shields. The matriarch is actually... Guys, the game is really easy once you figure out things to do. The matriarch, you kill the front shields, 2 fronts, the plating comes out, and you just literally shoot the metal core with any gun, and it'll do the same damage as a hull breaker or some shit. You can kill it with a hairpin. You know what I'm saying? All you have to do is break the front shield plate things. Anyways, the bosses are... Arc Raiders is so good, but it's gonna die right now. I'll say it right now, chat, it's going to die. It's going to die and then come back. Which is okay. It's completely fine. It's not a bad thing. It's gonna die right now, but then it'll come back. Because I think they're gonna realize what the hell they were missing out on. You know what I'm saying? It's a tough spot right now, in my opinion. It's tough. It's an amazing game, one of the greatest games ever made, for sure. But nothing really, like, you gotta think about it. Like, World of Warcraft came out, and you could just play that shit every day. Every day. This right here is kind of like, boom! You're gonna hit a point. You are gonna hit a point. I mean, you might not be at that point that I'm at right now. You will get there. Yeah, wipe is in 3 days. I mean, they could figure it. They have time to figure it out before I'm like bored. I still have fun playing the game, but I'm really at that point where I'm thinking, for what? 3, 4, 5 blueprints I want for no reason. That's gonna be gone in a month. You know what I'm saying?
Or I should have come perhaps a little bit earlier than we wanted. We wanted to believe that we had something there, that there are some incredible moments in there. But the individual player there, if we were being honest with
they're very slow on patches. That's the problem. I'm gonna go back and rewind a little bit, and we'll get back to being immersed on this video. But these videos in my head, these ideas in my brain, I gotta explain it. They're terrible at patching, in my opinion. They're really bad at fixing issues fast, like the double pump shotgun. Glitching through doors is still not... how is glitching through doors still not fixed? You want them to They should be able to fix bugs like that fast. They take too long on bugs that are game-changing. You know what I'm saying? Keys are completely useless if you could just walk into the wall. What?
Where the sober eye should have come perhaps a little bit earlier than we wanted. We wanted to believe that we had something there, that there are some incredible moments in there. But the individual player there, if we were being honest with ourselves and looking at the game with a lens of trying to capitalize on that and make a game out of that, again, consistently replicating a player session that would hold those moments over and over again, I think that was much harder than we thought.
This version of the game, now known as Pio 1, was a very different game to the Arc Raiders we know
I don't
today.
hate Arc. We love
Player
Arc.
movement was far more
We're just very
bombastic.
passionate about it, and we wanted to work out.
Characters were powerful, adopted the personas of various heroes, and worked collaboratively to hunt down these large machines. Very different to Arc Raiders in terms of both gameplay and tone. But many fundamental aspects of the game were developed in this period. Highly detailed, vast open terrain, the feel of the weapons, the look of the world. One such aspect, the technology driving the locomotion of these large robots, is going to require its very own video in this
is
series.
that one of the bosses you're
so
gonna
look out
link
for
me?
that soon.
One of these right here, right there.
What's exciting, and what's still exciting, is the fact that using this technology for our locomotion system is the
door
that
how it opened up in the middle. They jumped on, shot it, then jumped off. It needs more stuff like that, but like at the same time in this game, it's weird how they're. I find it weird trying to do a boss when there's people around. Anyone else agree? I guess maybe that makes it fun, but like it's just hard to do the boss when there's people around. And then they just take the loot. It's just like it doesn't feel good in my opinion. Like killing the matriarch and then some fucker took it first. Like, oh my god, like fuck. I don't know, man.
It's up when you are training something.
Are you
to
baiting? No, I'm
behave
serious.
And walk by itself, and the nature, like when this player starts interacting with that and losing limbs, and still it wants to stand up. It just opens that door to a new type of experience that players haven't had before, I think. They're literally playing against a machine.
We spent the majority of our first year just building tools. I also knew that we weren't going to get things right, that we were going to make a ton of mistakes along the way, and we had to plan for those mistakes and kind of get ourselves in a cushion to be able to make those mistakes. Guess what? You know, if you're trying to send people to Mars, you will crash a bunch of rockets. We crashed a bunch of rockets.
I remember.
Wait, what is this like on the map? Is this just like a training thing or just not the map itself? Is that why we see trees on top of things sometimes? Oh, okay. It's just a mesh for the, okay.
Send people to Mars, you will crash a bunch of rockets. We crashed a bunch of rockets.
I remember one of the early.
We see bugs in the game sometime where there's like a tree on top of a thing. You know what I'm saying? But do you think it's all the maps are just made like that because for AI layout? In order for the AI to move around and stuff, they're all designed in that like no? Yeah, probably not. Like, would it be? Yeah, that's probably way different, right? What I'm thinking is this is just for training. This is like an overlayer, like a condom.
Mistakes. Guess what? You know, if you're trying to send people to Mars, you will crash a bunch of rockets. We crashed a bunch of rockets.
I remember one of the earliest things that I worked on was the dog. Do you remember like the four-legged little pouncing thing that ran around the world?
Yeah, that's long gone.
Yeah, it was long gone. But that was one of the first things that I started working on.
Sometimes ideas written down on paper or that people talk about, like, oh, it'll be so cool, we'll have these enormous things and they can come down and you can fight them. And then in practice, when you put them into the game and you kind of go, okay, well, how does this actually work? It sounded really cool when we were talking about it, but actually now I'm just running around looking up all the time because it's 200 meters tall. And how do we even get up there? And what happens if I fall off?
Well, I think one of the core problems was that what we were building then was something pretty new in terms of like how the gameplay would be, and it felt like we were moving in the same direction, but then with the pandemic we started to drift apart quite a lot.
The way we built the game before was very loose. That kind of mixing pot produces a lot of cool moments, and we just couldn't find the nugget that makes you want to persist. What is the main retention mechanic behind some of all this, what's in the mixing pot of fun experiences?
I remember they had this like sort of crazy idea about projectiles that would remove the parts of the enemies. So that was one of the first things I actually worked on, was a function for the launchers that we had to be able to like suck off the plates on one of the kind of bigger scarab bots that we had.
Finding the fun is always the thing that you cannot just automatically say that we'll just do this and it will be fun. What you know is like you work and you put the thing in and it's not working as you want it to. So then you need to start reworking it and reiterating on it and maybe rethinking some of your initial assumptions that there's limitations in certain aspects and there's other ways that actually it's more fun because you play the game and you realize, you know what, it's more fun throwing these rocks at this robot, or it's more fun, you know, jumping. And that, I think, comes from playing the game and just playing around with what you created and allowing that to express itself in the game's creation. I think that's when you can actually do new meaningful things.
The way we developed our game by, you know, people put things in there and we feel it out together and we change what's wrong together worked well when we were a smaller team and met each other all the time. But then it just didn't work well once we were separated through the pandemic.
Behind the scenes, Pioneer was struggling to find its identity. The pandemic was partly to blame. Problem solving is much more challenging with teams spread apart. But more worryingly, the various departments were beginning to drift with each milestone. Communication was challenging remotely, and as a result, the game was beginning to feel less cohesive. More worryingly, the moments that made the game feel special, when all the players got together in the center of the map to destroy a large machine, were difficult to replicate. So in order to fix this, the team entered a 6-month phase in which they would try and distill this PvE experience into something that would deliver satisfying.
Imagine you could actually like break the rocks and dig under the mountain and then the whole thing collapses. Do you think we'll have that in the future? I think so, right?
Rounds more consistently. This phase was known internally as the pivot.
If I remember
Red
correctly, we
faction.
had actually reduced the game to a point where I said, okay, we need to make this one part fun. And if we can make this part fun, then we can replicate it, right? Even though we had this huge world, we're just using a small portion of it.
Dude, I feel like breaking the map would be so sick in like Arc Raiders 2 because every raid's a raid, right? This whole building broke apart. Holy fuck, we can't even loot it. And then go next, it's back.
And my first task was the moment I realized we were very ambitious, which was, Kaio, can you put a timeline to deliver this game, right, in 2020? And I said, well, from what I can see here, did all the estimates, talk to the whole team, understand the whole scope of it. I was like, okay, I think the best we can do is like we need around 2 years. And the answer was, no way, we have 6 months. How can we make a plan that fits 6 months? And I remember even the name of the presentation was called Hail Mary Plan. And we had a plan for trying to get something out there in 6 months.
At that time, it was in a state where we were looking at trying to launch it, or at least getting ready to launch it. So we'd had what we had called closed beta at that point, and I think as part of that process, realized that what we had there wasn't really a viable thing. Their game loop, it wasn't really there. So you'd have some sessions where you had an amazing moment and you loved it, and you never had anything like that in a game ever before. And then the following 10 sessions, you were...
We're gonna get a rocket launcher one day, I'm telling you.
Running for
Like
10
a big old-
kilometers with nothing happening and nothing to interact with. So it really kind of hinged on these highly emotional moments that were few and far between.
It's not like every player who goes into the game is going to be like, oh yeah, I ran into this giant boss and I had this cool encounter, because that's how we designed the encounter to play out. It's like some people ran in there and like, I just got stomped on the head and died immediately.
Yep.
It's like, oh, sorry, yeah, we don't actually control where it's putting its
Exactly.
legs.
Or I ran in and someone had already pulled 3 legs off of it. So now it was laying there and kind of like trying to, you know, kind of go at you.
Felt kind of cruel.
Yeah, exactly. And it was really difficult to make it consistent for all the players.
This whole idea about kind of raiding together against these large robots, that there was elements of fun in there, for sure, and there was elements of spectacle in all of it, for sure. But what I couldn't see was not that there wasn't moments of fun, or that. What I couldn't see is that I couldn't see the big picture of it. I didn't quite understand how all of this would meaningfully
when
add
objective
up to
complete,
something that could stand the test of time and consistently do so. We had at the end of the pivot period, there was a playtest, or there was a playtest where we invited friends and family.
A mode where you broke into the spaceport level and activated these things, which culminated in one of our giant bosses coming down. We went out with that in the closed beta, and you know, it did what it needed to do, but it also affirmed that outside of those emotional highs and
Yeah, we got Hidden Bunker that did nothing. Where's our boss from the Hidden Bunker?
There was nothing that stitched it together. We lacked any sense of metagame or progression. So you'd have these fun sessions for a few times, but there was nothing that actually pulled you back or kept you going forward.
Look how fast he's sprinting.
You know, I think a couple of us already knew what
He
that
sprints
test
so
was
fast.
going to be.
That sprint
But at the end
animation's
of the
so
day,
good, though.
It became even clearer as we got closer to the deadline that while this has, of course, it's fun and there's something here, it's still lacking a big component. So Patrick already said, I think the first day I started here, is that I think you need to add PvP.
We had conversations, and I certainly, as I'm always, was very opinionated towards the team around what I thought. I mean, from the start, I said, listen, I think that we need this to be a PvP game to some extent. I think we're going to struggle with getting a PvE game the way that we want to with the tech that we have.
And that's really when we had a lot of internal discussions, and I think we had our summer party and then went on break and came back, and then everyone was informed that we were pivoting to a new genre and starting to explore what that could mean, and lifted everything we could. So a lot of the environments, the enemies, the characters, or things about the characters were lifted and sort of repurposed.
It didn't work. The larger recipe for the game wasn't there. And again, we couldn't replicate the sessions consistently enough. So I think that's enough to start talking about, well, should we consider adding the PvP component?
I understand that.
I like the old player models more.
A lot of people, and frankly me included,
like
wanted this to be a PvE game, and I wanted for our vision to work. But when it doesn't work,
but they're not bad now.
You have two options. You can
I
either
don't think they're bad now too.
You can release what you have to the public, and they will crucify you. We've seen that happen multiple times. Or you decide, I don't want to continue with this. We shut it down. That we've seen that multiple times. Or you still have a belief in the lore, everything that you've built, and the core kind of gameplay loop, and you say, maybe I can just make this something different.
The pivot had not worked. The team knew that a more drastic solution was required, a new phase in which the older version of Arc Raiders would be put to rest and a new game built around PvE and PvP combat would be built. This phase, the most significant beat of Arc Raiders' development story, is known internally as the Reset. But to buy the studio enough time to reset Arc Raiders, they'd first have to push forward the release of the studio's other multiplayer project.
What the studio needed to do once we actually made the decision was that one of the reasons we could make it was we switched the order of the games. So that would be the implication of it, because we wouldn't be able to add PvP and figure out what the new game was all about and still keep the kind of targeted release window. That was pretty clear.
I think the wipe is a bad idea, personally. I think the self-wiping is bad in a month. I'm not really like a fan of it. Tell you what. Maybe they should make it so like I have to do these quests right now to wipe. It's optional, yeah, but then you're gonna be behind. Let's be honest, bro. You're not getting the extra skill points. Are you even are you trolling? What is the self-wiping? Like you have to like you reset your account on December something, and you get bonuses for leveling up again. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the wiping matters. Don't you have 40 guns? Yeah, but you get skill points and shit, and I don't know. If you're a gamer, bro, you're always gonna think about it. Be like, dude, I could have that better stuff.
From the beginning. Which meant that we had to put the finals front and center. Which of course for them was perhaps, well, okay, suddenly we're in the hot seat now. And that certainly must have felt like a challenge to that team.
The reset wasn't just going to be a case of sticking PvE into their PvP game. It was going to require a fundamentally new approach to the way sessions would play out. A way of merging the best parts of their enemies and world building with PvP gameplay that felt exciting, but not overly punishing either. So, what was going to get cut, and what did they keep?
So we had the world, which we knew we liked. We knew the world that was crafted, and I think one of the reasons why I was playing the game quite early, I was just walking through these empty hallways and these corridors of offices, and I was thinking to myself, like, I just want to explore this place. I want this to be more than just a static backdrop where, you know, I'm fighting robots. I want this to be something. I want to be here because you already built one half of it. So I feel like you already made me want to go and explore this world. So what game type then would be the game that kind of fits there? How can we kind of apply that with a new game type? When we broke it all down and explore this world, so what game type then would be the game that kind of fits there? How can we kind of apply that with a new game type? When we broke it all down, it started to become more and more apparent on, you know, we had the arcs, the AIs that we wanted to continue building. We wanted to keep the large robots. We wanted to keep the world. We wanted to keep the brand and IP because we saw the response from the players and all those things. So we didn't feel like we needed to
What did the first playtest look like, I wonder?
All those things. There was a game telling us that that's what it wanted to be, to some degree.
If we think about the different phases, the phase we were in when we did the reset felt absolutely right, because the game we had at our hands at that point wasn't at the peak fun that it itself had.
Is PvP the main draw in Arc?
That was one thing that they kept bringing back to me.
It
like,
is
you know, when was the game was fun?
What do you
they
think?
Say like M12,
like for,
I think is the name.
In general?
M12. You need to go back and look at M12. I was like, okay, milestone 12. I have to go back and look at it, which was a scaled down version of the full experience.
I don't know how much I really care
around the
about
spaceport
PvP.
area, and there was players going through a bunch of arcs and then eventually ended up inside of the spaceport and then fought one of the large robots inside the spaceport.
I like PvP, but like I don't
so
know if I deep
they
down
felt like
really
that
care
was
that
the
much.
strongest that the game had been.
I just know I'm
so
good at
we
it.
try to recreate that to some degree, as at least take some of the
Maybe
things
it's
that
ego or
we
something, you
worked
know?
from that point and put that into the game.
I think what worked was the emergent nature of how players were interacting with each other and the machines, and there was a good sort of rhythm of play in that one. I think the destruction of the machines themselves, there were some sort of, you know, gradual, gratifying, juicy destruction, and we could see how the machines were navigating across this spaceport. Repeating it, if you're asking...
Dude, there was a global chat, remember I said that? They needed one in the game, look at that.
Navigating across this spaceport.
Was this the playtest?
How the machines were...
The first one or something? No. No, was it? No.
Navigating across
something
this
else.
spaceport. Repeating it, if you're asking yourself,
it was called
would
Pioneer,
I do this
not
over
Arc
and
Raiders.
over again, even if you just change the environments and the machines were slightly different and so on? Like, what is the... Then you start asking the right questions about
That
why
thing
would
used
I
to
come
shoot
back?
you back in the day, that ball.
And in a context of a free-to-play game where
Oh, the
retention
troll.
is crucial, you have to be able to see yourself doing that over and over again.
The game we're making now was the game I sort of imagined when we started building it. It was
They
a
should make
game
it
about
random if it shoots back,
exploring
like,
and
there's a 1
being
in
in
10
this
chance it's
world,
it's
and
an
the
angry
world
one.
was supposed to challenge you, and you were supposed to go places to find things. And
What the hell?
just the way the game was playing earlier was this action game where things just came at you. To me, it's much better because it has a slower pace. This is the best game I've worked on for me because it's a game about listening for things.
And that's why PvP is such an important addition to the game. Like, I think a lot of people have a strong reaction to what that might mean. But if you think about what happens when you play against other humans, you just realize that finite distance gets closer to infinite because now you have all the permutations of human behavior in the session. Some players might not like playing another person because you'll get tryhards that are very, very good. But if we do our job well, then you'll have something that feels balanced and fun, even if you're not.
See, I'm a tryhard that is good and it feels bad. I'll be honest.
The best at aiming or the best at shooting. You should still be able to, you know, find something rewarding in that experience of extracting stuff back out of the world.
You're coming in to a world where Arc is operating and there is something going on. I think the gameplay components there, when they discover you, how they discover other players, and how that becomes noise traps for other players is super.
I've only heard this song or Arc Raiders songs for the past fucking 20 days, by the way. The past 20 fucking days is all I fucking heard.
Interesting. So I think that
it's still
the
good though.
toolbox for our designers here to
Also,
build
that fucking Raider
emergent
thing
moments,
sucks. That was
it's
definitely the first thing they made in the game.
really
Never
strong.
patched. That fucking thing sucks. That cache. The field depots.
I mean, I understand that some people are upset that it didn't work. So am I. But at the same time, what we have now is an incredible game that I believe works really well, that I think people will have an amazing time with. That's all that we can do
like a
as
soccer
game
player.
developers. Try our best to deliver that to the players out there. It's simple. It's not more complicated than that.
Our chief concern is to make a game that is fun at its core and that stays fun and keeps being fun and keeps evolving into something that is even more fun. Because I mean, that was the cul-de-sac we ended up with before we rebooted the game, right? It was really fun, but it was the same kind of fun over and over, and that doesn't really cut it.
In the reveal trailer, what we were literally selling to our players is, even though we're saying fictionally, like, there's large machines out there, well, in that video, we are dominating the machines. We're jumping on top of them, smashing them, and inviting players to have fun with that. That's been flipped around. And I think that's for the better. Like, really having players fearing the machines is a completely different game. That's a 180 in terms of how we relate to the machines as the players.
The old version of Arc Raiders was now dead, a dream that the studio was going to have to wake up from. But what could they retain from those early years? What stuff could they bring forward into this new version of Arc Raiders? And what new tricks did they have up their sleeves?
In the next episode of this 3-part series, we're going to tackle the experience of being a raider, how elements like combat, the loot system, audio, and world building evolved after the reset, and crucially why the studio dropped the plan to go free to play. See you then.
Bye.
Check out what AT&T sent for the tournament that's coming up. They're little cookies.
Guys, Risk of Rain got a big well, not big expansion, but I bought it for me and Gigi. Apparently, it is good. I looked at the page. Voices, I'll be honest with you guys, like I know you guys want voices, but I am like opposite of tired, but tired. Like I slept so much. I just kind of want to chill today a little bit. You know, I kind of want to chill. Bro, I feel like I feel like I just finished a subathon. I really, guys, like you guys, I feel like I did a subathon or some shit. Like I'm not feeling good, yo. All right. I'll be honest with you, chat. I feel mentally shit today. Okay. Let me recover a bit, okay? Just want to relax a little bit. Too much fucking Arc Raiders, bro. Arc Raiders, bro. 300 hours. Was that the most I've done in a month? I could probably check real fast. Hold on. I think it's the most I've done in a month. Ever. Deadlock was more? Yeah, but I didn't stream. So maybe it's the most I've done in a month on main. Right? Because I also went on the alt account. Did Deadlock get a patch even? A good one? You had 350 on main during VR chat. What? Okay, let me check. Do. Overview. 309 hours this month. So 300, I'm gonna go every month, okay? 309, last month 260, 230, 170, 180, 209, 170, 180, 170, 170, 100. So a year ago today, no, in December, I did 100 hours? What happened? Damn. 110 that month was bad. I must have been, fuck. Maybe I went to, family. It was December, family. I'm going again on, true. I'll be gone into December, chat. I'll be gone again. 260, 130, 180, 180, 150, 170, 120, 220, 130, 180, 140, 120, 120, 150, 120, 200, 1. I will say though, it's a good thing. I think it's smarter to stream less hours though. I'm probably gonna go back to doing that, and then switch more to the alt. Like I'm not kidding, guys. I try to put more energy on main and then switch to alt. Like I think it just doesn't help. I don't think it helps. The alt gotta come back sometimes. What the fuck?
You may be tempted during your climb with various hijinks. But do try to get home before too long. Have fun, and don't forget to bring your curiosity.
Where's Gigi? I'm gonna get crucified for saying this, but I think you should wait for voices to get fixes bugs. Yeah, I might too, because that communication tower shit fucking pissed me off. Yo.
I'm ready, Georgie.
What are you doing?
I'm getting ready.
For what?
I'm gonna stream.
Oh. What are you gonna play?
Huh?
What are you gonna play?
I thought we were gonna play Risk of Rain.
Okay, we'll play Risk of Rain.
Bye.
Bye. Blocked. Risk of Rain, I'll try it, guys. New update could be fun. New DLC. Weird energy. You guys fighting? Yeah, huge fight right now. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to say this, but I'm in this. Let me check something real quick. No, I'm not in it yet. No, I'm not in this tournament. Actually, I'm in a Call of Duty tournament. That's what I meant to say. Yeah. I'm in a Call of Duty tournament. Yeah, I actually mixed it up. I'm so drunk. I'm in a Marvel Rivals tournament. That's what I meant to say, everybody. True. Bye bad. Bye mad. I'm in an Uber Eats tournament. Ah, that's what it was. What if you alt streams are like Evil Poke, where you're like give health advice and drive a bike in a straight line? Let's check what's going on in Skate real quick. Let's see the new gear. Let's do one kickflip and get off. I'm not playing Skate. I'm not playing Skate. I just gotta check what's going on. Actually, nothing has happened with it. I still think about it sometimes, just getting on to do some tricks and then get off. I like the game. Like, I like the idea of Skate. I like the glitches. I know the jump thing. Like the one I was learning that one where I jump in the air. I had 100 hours in this bitch. That's not bad. Yes, I'm in the Battlefield tournament. I just got up-to-date information. I am in the Battlefield tournament. Guys, I'm in the Battlefield RedSec Elite tournament, chat. I got invited from Battlefield themselves. Yeah, I could talk about it now. It's a big deal. 1 million USD prize pool, chat. It's actually a big money one. So I need to make a crazy team. Like, chat, I might just look for like the best fucking players ever and get carried. What are we saying? Myth? All right, fine. Myth. Send a PSA to the femboy community. We are looking for the best aimers. Femboy tryouts today. Riley CS? Riley CS probably good at the game, but Battlefield RedSec is probably different as fuck, right? Red Sec is probably way different than that shit now. Fuck you. I didn't mean, I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just saying, like. What's happening? Oh, this is the video we saw. 2,500 points for the shoe. 2,500 for the shoe. 2,500 for the shoe. 2,500. That's like... Let's check how much right now that is. 20 bucks. $25 for the shoe. $25 for this one skin. $25 for one skin. Is that normal pricing? Buy it? No, I'd wait for some other shit. I don't even care about this one. Was Fortnite the same price though? Yeah, but Fortnite, people could see it. In this game, they still haven't fixed the They still haven't fixed the invisible things we're still working on. Invisible party members. How did they not fix the main issue? It's still not fixed? Wow. Weed. Clunk. Look at this banner. They don't even show the picture of the banner here. You have to click it to see it there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Devins, what are you doing? This is just the worst. What was that? Oh, there was that one bug, right, Chad? The, you go up in the air. How do you do the thing where you jump off? Hold forward and spam triangle. I don't remember, bro. I don't remember. I don't remember how to play the game. Nah. It's all foreign to me. What the fuck? I thought that was XCC. Like, what is this shit, bro? Help. I'm kind of like hungry.
Welcome to New Age Gaming, where
me see if Gigi's
battle
hungry.
passes and spending a quarter of the game's cost on just one skin is the new norm. That's short for normal. Also, don't forget the 6 to 7 in-game currencies that'll be added over.
Hey, what's up, baby? You hungry?
Studio being shut down
You hungry, baby?
corporate ass.
Kinda.
What do you want to get?
I don't know. Katsu?
How is it dark outside already? It's only 6.
Katsu?
Should we get Katsu?
Yep.
What else? What else can we get? What else are you feeling, Gigi? Chat, what should we get, chat? Bro does not want soup. Yo, let's go live stream getting food. Let's get pho.
Huh?
Let's live stream getting pho.
You're gonna order that?
Huh?
You're gonna order that?
No, let's stream it.
Oh, okay, sure.
How do we still have the setup?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I have to. I actually have a setup on my Samsung. I don't even know where it is though. I'm down to go outside, get food. Outside could be fun. Buried City.
It's retort pouches. Oh wow, look at this. They gave you 2. It's a mist pack where they gave you.
Fine, we'll do the IRL stream soon. All right, I'll make it happen. I think it's time, chat. I think it's time we do an IRL stream. It's been so long, and no one's doing them right now. Don't fall for it. Hey, I usually stall and then it happens, you know?
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit.
Key Porsche Carrera GT, project code 980, is a mid-engine 5 sports
You a bitch
car
for that,
was
for real.
manufactured by German automobile
Yeah,
manufacturer
outside. Listen,
Porsche
okay,
in
we'll go outside
2003,
soon, but
6
I just saw that the patch
2006.
notes, it's gonna get patched soon, so we might as well
Sports
wait
Car
for the
International
patch.
named the Carrera GT #1 on its list of top sports cars of the 2000s.
Let me clear it for you. Hold on.
This is so dope. Okay, come on.
So yeah, just choose what color you want. Choose the nozzle. Get really close and draw whatever you like.
Okay, nice.
I thought that was Galaxy gas.
Yes. Let me clear it for you. Hold on.
And then I have all of this closed. What's it at, guys? I can't.
44. 44.59.
GG.有槟榔吗？是槟榔。谢谢。What the hell's that? 50块。
我给他找钱吗？跟人家找一下，有50块吗？没有嘞。
Oh, we got our. Wait, hang on, guys. Hold on. Pause. We got a YouTube troll. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ignore the spice blow. This is hilarious. Sassalog on YouTube. A grown-ass man still playing video games? What happened in this world? I'm gonna address this. This is an awesome comment. This is great. So first and foremost, this is my day job. Before this, I worked construction. I grew up on a ranch and a dairy farm. I've done physical labor of all different types. I've been a travel blogger, travel photographer, travel videographer. I've written over 25 million words in print all around the world in many, many different...
Oh, shit.
That's not good. Don't overreact. Wait! Zoom in! Oh my god. Oh my god. Made in Minneapolis, Israel. Dude, where are you at? What country are you in? Finland? How are you getting an Israel's deagle?
I don't know. I'm ashamed.
Oh my god, dude. What are we doing? Sell that right now or get rid of it. Sell it right now. Do something.
Need that. What the hell's he? Is that how you shit? What they gonna do now? A balloon?
What if I told you McDonald's, one of the biggest companies in the world, often loses money on its most famous burger?
You mean the Big Mac? That seems impossible. It's the foundation of their entire menu.
That sounds like a spectacularly flawed business model. Why would they push a...
I kind of want a Big Mac now after seeing that. Katsu does seem good, but a Big Mac does go hard. Shit. Yo, Big Macs are good, though. Any truers? Like... Nah, they're so good, bro. They're good.
Product that doesn't make them money.
Because they aren't actually in the business of selling burgers. When you add up the cost of the beef, all the ingredients, and the labor to...
Yeah, I'm starting to not order tomatoes in my shit.
Reacting.
Because, like, only in person. IRL, I'll get a tomato, but online order, shit comes soggy.
Make it, the profit on the Big Mac itself is almost nothing. On days when food costs are...
Like, if I get a tomato on the side, that'd be a cool idea. They should be putting tomatoes on the side.
...high, they can absolutely lose money on it.
Then what is the point of selling it?
It's a classic strategy called a loss leader. The burger is just the bait. It's...
Good morning, baby. Good morning.
I just made some major updates to my most popular product, and I'm pretty excited about them. I wanted to make this easier to mount to your wall, so I designed these little keyhole markers that slide into the keyhole slots on the mounting brackets, and they have a little point on them that sticks out just far enough so that when you put it on the wall exactly where you want it, just put firm pressure, and it's going to leave a little indent in the wall so you know exactly where to drill. This makes it super easy to install because you don't have to measure anything, and the screws are going to line up perfectly every time. Once you get your screws in, you can use this little depth gauge so you know exactly how far the screw head should be sticking out from the wall for it to fit in the keyhole slots. And as you can see, this fit perfectly, and it's super secure on the wall. That's not going anywhere, so now you can start adding attachments. This is the sliding dovetail attachment that allows you to...
Hey, stop the violence. Hey, look at me. I could promise you it's a bigger side of life. Stop the violence.
If you tear your fingernail like this, you may experience severe pain. Instead, tie a knot in some string, attach it to a door, and make sure it opens outward. Now, when someone opens the door, if you tear...
And it's been a while since I've had some cheese. You know? If my mom was here, we'd have cheese in the fridge, but we don't have shit like that. Why are you so hungry? Because I'm hungry. I slept. Bro, oh, it's lunch. Give me something interesting. What is that? How do you print something bendy? TPU. Are they actually strong? Turn down, turn down.
It's going to be one of the biggest hives of the season.
I'm laying on top of 80,000 bees right now. And about 100 pounds of honey. Can I hear them? No. The carpet is buffering them out. Gotta lift this carpet up though.
How are you going to get the carpet up?
I have no idea. Tools. Trying to save money on drop cloth.
That way.
He's the frugal beekeeper.
I will be honest. Me and my crewmates, like, I think they even knew this in the tavern.
Wait.
Mitchie, he said, I don't know if you've ever been on deck. He said, he hoisted all of his sails with no crew, and I said, if I've seen her eyes light up, I'm like, on Davy, he could do no wrong.
Hey,
she believes everything.
listen.
You did
Please
not
don't-
hoist no sails
please
without a
don't
crew
believe me.
present.
If I didn't, may Davy sink my ship. I don't even... I hate that I even spoke about this. If I didn't, may Davy sink my ship.
No, don't say that.
Please, sink it today. Right now, today. And to be honest with you, I just put my hands over on the rope and prayed. Davy, please let the sail be hoisted. On a physics level, that's impossible. On a physics level, all crewmates are merely part of the ship, and our bodies can build whole ships.
Not enough to hoist
You
a
ever
sail.
fed somebody to the sharks?
Yes, I've
Okay,
been
so
thrown in the
what
water.
did you do? You were swimming?
Yes.
Floating on the water.
But listen, I've been alone on a...
It's going too long, bro. It was good though.
And now, it's time for that moment you've been waiting for. 1, 2, 3. Ready? Miku Miku.
And what people don't know is GTA 4 was actually better than GTA 5. And, you know, GTA 5 was this kind of postmodern version of GTA 4. And people say it was better, you know, just because it was newer. It's like, no. You know, GTA 5 had the newer graphics, but, you know, some would call them better, but I wouldn't.
Do you remember this game?
Kill that fucking patriarch.
We are always running for the thrill of it, always pushing up the hill, searching for the thrill of it.
Why would you put an attachment on the hull cracker? There's like no point, right?
Peter, the hospital just sent me a bill for $4,300, and I think I might actually die now.
Don't pay that. Call the billing department and say one sentence. I would like an itemized bill.
You lower the ADS speed.
Please.
You make it worse,
what does that even...
But it game. But this motherfucker got a nigga locked the fuck in. Got a nigga in the chokehold. Fuck her outside. Fuck her going to the club. Fuck all that country ass shit. Boy, I'm put up. Locked in. Boy, I ain't even getting no haircuts and shit. I'm tripping. Got this thick ass beard coming in. I'm finna cut this shit the fuck out. Give me time though.
I
just been too locked in. I ain't been having time to go nowhere. Fuck a barbershop. Fuck all that, bitch.
You ever stop mid-game of Bloons TD6 and think about something insane? These monkeys are not just defending villages. They are fighting a war that has been running for centuries. And nobody questions where the Bloons actually come from.
Because the deeper you go, the more it looks like the Bloons were never meant to be enemies. They were tools, test subjects, maybe even a weapons program the monkeys created and completely...
Well, I want to do that. I want to go there.
我们刚刚在台下看到了他们。
大家好，我是 Lauren， 我是美国人。
Which state you come from?
You won't know it. It's Kansas, middle of nowhere.
准备好了，紧急手势印。
One, go！
第一关翻山越岭。哇！这位妈妈非常的认真对我们的赛道，也很顺利来到第二关。刚刚爸爸在这一关落水了，自己觉得自己能闯过这一关，来给自己的老婆加个油！加油！加油！加油！哦！哇，太棒了！加油
！Boring,
bro. Look at this. Yo, that was a good one. Have you seen this one? Oh, your phone died, bro. You know, I just realized something. What? I think I've outgrown you. Bro, what?
Relax. I freed myself of my earthly chains and unlocked the inner workings of my mind. I've learned how to speak to you telepathically now.
How are you? What are you?
Gen Z humor, dude. You don't got it. Gen Alpha.
This has to work the first time. No going back. 2,000 degrees, molten glass, one shot, one cut. Here we go. So we're going to try to get that all nice and straight on there. We got the color on now. I know this might look really easy, but I've done this tens of thousands of times. I used to work in a factory. This is my job. My bubble.
I want to get into glass working. How do we feel about that?
Tap the air in there with my thumb. Glass is so hot, the air expands, pushes out the bubble. I'm gonna block this up with my wood block, make it nice and even so it blows up nice and symmetrical. And then I'm gonna hang this down, give it a little puff, really nice and soft. Get the bubble all the way to the bottom. Now I gotta marver this down to a nice taper. Gonna blow real hard.
Wait, don't people who do this job have like big cheeks because they blow so hard? They got like, they look different. Like I already got big cheeks. What if I'm good for the job?
Gotta get all those ridges. Rolling on the color on the ridges. I gotta blow, squeeze, turn, not catch on fire. Now I got my hole in the bottom. You don't want a wobbly pumpkin. Gonna put that in.
That looks weird.
And then once it slows down, I'll show you the coolness of this pumpkin. So this is our October pumpkin, or October on the Vine pumpkin. And you still feel all the texture on the ridges. We got nice defined ridges from our optic mold.
All right, pumpkin stem, POV style, push down, pull up. This is gonna be green, not red. So it's coming out great. I'm looking at the temperature. I'm looking at the movement of the stem right now. So this is all really hot. I'm trying to adjust my hands right now. This pipe is freaking hot. Should have cooled it. And I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pulling, trying to get the right thickness all the way around. Go for the flip down. Whew, beautiful. Seal that all the way around. I gotta bring this around before it gets too cold.
Ruined.
Yes, spin towards us so we can see what's happening. Make sure I don't burn the camera guy. And we'll go for the cut. Everyone hold their breath. The October on the Vine finished pumpkin you just watched us make. You can see the true color now. We have that sparkly green stem.
That's pretty cool.
We have the texture green on the ridges. This is a true orange and green pumpkin. This has to work.
I got a Dachshund on the motherfucker. I got a Dachshund.
Holy. One hit, my little, yan, quality, lucky. Lucky. Holy. What the hell? One hit, my little, yan, quality, lucky. Did you say one hit man, lucky? One hit man, lucky. I want to see the launch mechanic was crazy, right? That's crazy. Holy.
My girlfriend made me cut 2 spy holes above our bed, then cut 2 even bigger holes in the walls above our dresser. Here's why. I ran wires to each of those holes and fed them to the box that houses our One Connect for our frame TV that I got from Lowe's. She wanted a seamless way to have better audio without having to turn on some extra box and use a second remote. But I've never done any of it.
Some people are already calling it the best LEGO game ever. It's a new game that can only be played with a friend, but if one of you has the game, the other can play it for free.
That seems pretty cool. Why is the lighting so bad? Why can't he hold it better? Where is this? Florida? The cup looks so real. Well, not real, but the cup is the best part.
看你的牛吹的怎么样？来，吹气，开始吹牛，吹。好，停一下，停一下，停一下，停一下，停一下。
What the fuck is going on today? Why are we getting the the glass blowing fucking tech algorithm?
Are you affirming that you think President Trump is a fascist?
I've spoken about.
That's okay. You can just say yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay. It's easier. It's easier than explaining it. I don't mind.
And Mr. President, I wanted to ask, are you affirming that you think President Trump is a fascist?
I've spoken about.
That's okay. You can just say yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay. It's easier. It's easier than explaining.
Yo, Trump low-key baits for that, honestly. That's pretty funny. It's like we're at the point where you can't even deny. He's like he knows he's just like he's a bad guy. He's like, yeah, I'm the bad guy. Hey, what's up, guys? How are you doing? What are you gonna do? Yeah, I'm the bad guy. What are you gonna do about it? Fuck you. We're at that point where it's
thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
If you're racist, it's like, yeah, I am. Come on this show. I'll be live every day tonight, and then they're not getting banned or anything. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're at the point where the barrier, you finally walk past the wall. The people are just. It's like if you're labeled something. It's like, yeah, anyone else, come over. And they actually get big.
Your non-existent girlfriend would love these hamsters. Offer the pipsqueak sliced cucumbers to tame them. Despite their tiny and fragile appearance, these rodents pack a serious punch. Or should I say kick?
They're literally asking why being a pedo is bad. Is that the trending topic now, or was that just like one guy or something? Is that really what's happening right now, pedo stuff? Oh, because Epstein, right? Oh, wow. Megan Kelly saying 15 isn't that young.
Increase their combat prowess.
I forgot about the when I said Trump was base, I forgot about the island shit. I also like where I'm living, so I'm just gonna chill.
Was steamed green beans. Now they're fluffy killing machines. Use cheese to get the.
I mean, where else would I go, chat? Fuck, Sweden? Can I go to Sweden or something? Japan? Can I come to your house?
On your shoulder. During the ride, they will.
Hello, Radar. Hey! Lovely weather we're having. I'm looking for peaches for my chicken. Bye. Okay, bye. Have a good one. Steady watching me. Every day they copying me. Red alert. I'm the dangerous like you. Hey! Don't shoot!
Brainwash chat. Who do you think caught Epstein? Wait, what's going on? You have 5 seconds, make your case, or you're gone forever. What the hell does that mean? Wait, who do you think caught Epstein? What does that mean, chat? What does that mean? They think Trump was a CIA agent to help catch Epstein. Bro, I mean, I feel like... What about that one guy, Sal something was his name? Not Sal Goodman, no, I think someone else. I have a different name. Sal.
You can wash the brain, there's bone in the way. Next topic.
Is the Vegas drama true? No. Go watch the beginning of the VOD. Go watch the beginning of the VOD, dude. Oh, you put Trump... Thank God, bro. Oh, man. I'll ban you for that, because that's annoying. People believe that shit are so dumb. So dumb. Another day, another fabricated hate thread, bro. I'm like Hassan the way they're on my ass. Like, for real, dude.
I'm the best programmer on earth. That's why God chose me, and he gave me divine intellect.
What kind of awesome is this? This is Uncle Bao. What kind of Uncle Bao is this? This is Xylophone Master Bao Bao.
It's just timing, yeah. It really is timing shit. It's crazy.
What kind of Uncle Bao is this?
But anyone who actually cares is like people who are like low-key retarded anyways. Like, I hate to be rude, but like, you're on that side anyways. Like, you know what I mean? There's no, how does anyone find that like, funny? If anything, like, it's kind of nice that happens because you guys get to see how fucking stupid it is because you guys know the truth, like, for real, right? Like, Like, what? You guys were there the whole time. You saw everything for yourselves. I literally been streaming 24/7. Nothing. like, what the fuck? It's so stupid.
Extravagantly charming Bao Bao. What kind of uncle Bao was this? This is mitosis cloning Bao Bao. What kind of uncle Bao was this? This is tempered Bao Bao. What kind of uncle Bao was this? This is squeaky clean Bao Bao. What kind of awesome is...
Yeah, it's like, I wanted to play with Gigi pretty bad. I remember every day it was like, feel bad for Gigi not being able to play. But like, it's not, that wasn't even the reason. You know what I mean? It was like 50-50. You know? Just watch the beginning of the VOD. Everything was explained. If you actually are a drama frog, go watch the movie chat. It's the beginning of the stream. Risk of Rain, I'm waiting for Gigi. I think she's ready soon. I hate cat food, bro.
I know how much you guys love poop. So here it is. See all these particles floating in the water? That's waste. That's poop.
Did you get the look it up guy? Wait, whatever happened to that look it up guy? Whatever happened? Did we just let him go?
Hey.
That might be him.
I'm gonna go to the side entrance though, because I have hella shit in that branch.
Alright, word.
I might die.
Nah, you're fine.
Alright.
I'm gonna go with you. Nah, bro, if you turned around right now...
No, I generally don't know where he came from though, because I did not see an opening.
What? We had a full conversation!
Yeah, I know.
You saw that? Jack, somebody clip that.
Hey.
I'm confused.
Hello.
Hello.
We're House. You might know us because of our Goose Game.
I like that one game on the Nintendo DS, Brain Age. Let's see where GG is. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you?
My makeup. What do you want?
How, it's been 3 hours.
Why?
Wait. Did you order the food?
Yes.
Where the frick is it?
It's coming.
Okay. I'm so hungry, dude. I'm actually hungry. What?
Okay, stop. I'm gonna stop you right there.
Yeah, yes, Sensei.
Now, did you notice your ring finger leaking on that last transition?
Was it?
Are you serious about light gloving?
Oh, more than anything, Sensei. I didn't realize I was doing...
Fake as fuck. Dude, so fake and real. What the fuck game is this? What the fuck is this game? Who the fuck is playing Ark? What the fuck is that? fucking kind of snake is this?
What kind of artificial idiot is this? This is a delivery smart car that hit a pothole at high speed without braking, got shaken silly, and stopped moving. What kind of artificial idiot is this? This is a robot showing off its dance moves, then falling and glitching out. What kind of artificial idiot is this? This is two smart robots failing to yield to each other, ending up in a collision. What kind of artificial idiot is this? This is a driverless car stuck in a loop, unable to move forward or backward. What kind of artificial idiot is this? This is a needle-cutting robot. What kind of artificial idiot is this? This is the boxing robots suddenly losing track of their opponents and swinging at the air. What kind of artificial idiot is this? This is a robot that hasn't fully mastered walking, stumbling around comfortably. What kind of artificial idiot is this? This is a robot throwing a tantrum after falling down. What kind of artificial idiot is this? This is a robot too clumsy to pick up a coffee cup. What kind of artificial idiot is this? This is a robot vacuum trying to move forward despite...
Wait. Which house? I like that one. Arc Raiders. One of Summit's friends made this, I swear. This is sick.
Let's go.
Donald Trump, if you can hear us.
John.
4, 3, 2, 1.
21 counted up. Push.
500 Steam games, still nothing I want to play. Oh, you're just depressed. I'm not depressed. You woke up an hour ago. It's midnight. I had a late night. Yeah, getting drunk and watching video essays. Yeah, they were interesting. Right. Fuck, man. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I should be rock climbing or like going on a hike. I'm wasting my life, bro. Then do it. Hold on, I'm getting a call. Hello?
Yo, hop on the game, man.
Who are you? Are you a baby?
Yeah, why?
I'm not gonna play games with you. My life is hell and makes no sense. What I was saying. This baby keeps trying to invite me to a game. It's a single player game. What I'm trying. Building Blocks and Shapes 3 is the game name. You're not listening. Ooh, it's on sale. Thorn. Yep, I'm on. 500 Steam games.
Thorn. Cool, bro. Whoa. Whoa. Like, I feel like he was fucking up at times. Like his angle.
You're back again, man? Took a fresh bluey from mom today. We put a whole bluey in this buster.
Wait, there's more levels. It just keeps going.
I have like 6 levels.
6 levels? Oh, this is crazy.
The first room, all the same price.
Watch, we just drape it over, look. Now watch one more time.
Rule number 1 of magic, never reveal your secret. But to be honest, I don't really care.
Sean!
These are just NFTs.
POV, average VR player getting on the game. POV, average VR player getting on the game.
When stepping into the rink, avoid stepping on the kick plate. Don't step in like this either. Instead, step in facing the direction everyone is skating. Make sure to hold the wall. Bend your knees and put your feet in AV shape. Hold the wall
skating.
and take short steps forward. Do not do this.
I hate skating.
And don't keep your feet like this. You could break your ankles. This is
I'm
wrong
fat.
even if you're bow-legged.
You gotta be,
Now
you
let
gotta
go
be a
of the
good
wall.
size for this, bro. If you're out of shape, it's
And
just
try
not
the
fun.
swizzles. Start in AV shape and make a C shape on both feet, ending with the toes almost touching. To progress, put one foot behind the other, push off, and slowly march to keep skating. Do it over and over again. To stop, extend one foot in front and push against the ice.
Stopp! Da ist etwas unter meinem Bett. Sieh nach. Hä? Da ist unten. Komm mit! Bitte zurück! Warte! Da drüben ist er. Du ehrenloser Bastard! Wir sind nicht für umsonst! Mist! Wir müssen darüber. Hier.
Was für ein Geräusch?
What is going on? Where's my food? I have to mute. Where's my...
I got you the extra large that you asked for.
One fork? I asked for 2 forks.
But we ain't got nothing to lose. Oh.
Wait! Thank you. Get a drink. I got a 0 today. I got a the cream one. Bev secured. This video is stupid. Stupid video. Stupid video. Scary.
A giant sunfish at an aquarium suddenly stopped eating for seemingly no reason. It just floated around, rubbing against the glass like something was wrong. The staff checked if it was sick, but found nothing. That's until one of them noticed something strange. The sunfish only started acting like this after the aquarium closed for renovations, when no one was coming to see it anymore. This meant it wasn't sick, it was just lonely. So the staff printed photos of people's faces, stuck them on uniforms, and placed them in front of the tank. The next day, the sunfish started waving its fins like it was happy to see them, and eating like never before. A giant sunfish at an aquarium suddenly...
Is there any video we can watch?
Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Come in, Star Command. Do you read me?
Hello? I'm gonna say something crazy.
We hit the jackpot, bullseye!
I'm not a Toy Story person.
Aren't you being a little dramatic about all this?
In our earliest days at Pixar, we really wanted to prove that you could tell stories completely different in animation.
The idea that we could do the world of toys, seeing things from the toys' point of view.
What was the first Toy Story game? N64? I played this. Hello? Was this it? Oh yeah. Scary ass face. Crash Bandicoot was bad vibes. Anyone know feel me? It just gave me bad vibes. Like, the PlayStation was bad vibes. I liked the PlayStation, but like, it had spooky vibes a lot of the time. like eerie shit. Like I was an N64 kid. You have bad vibes with these. I'm just saying what I felt, man. I don't think this is the game I played. It is though. It is, yeah. These are the
top 10 Black Friday deals.
Home Depot, no.
With the Hole Cracker's recent nerf in Arc Raiders, it's not as viable now to take down the bigger Arc, the Queen and the Matriarch. It's okay at dealing with the Bastion and Bombardier and Rocketeer, although quite expensive. Whether you buy it from the gun shop or craft it yourself, the ammo is pretty hard to get your hands on. So the new best weapon and loadout for taking out most Arc is something like this. Everyone was kind of clowning on the Equalizer before, but it turns out this gun has quite a special feature. If you aim the laser beam at any high armored Arc and shoot it in about a mag's worth, it will lose that armor completely. And once that armor is gone, you can use any other weapon to deal full damage to it. It doesn't matter. You don't need Arc armor penetration. So today we're going to test this loadout by going in against the Queen. I'm running the Equalizer to break the armor, but once the armor is gone, we're using the Renegade. The reason for that being, it's got the highest damage per inventory slot. You're doing 35 damage per.
I was actually hurting the boss yesterday when I used the Renegade.
A shot. You got 80 ammo per slot.
Or was it
works out
yesterday or
really
the other
good.
day?
The only thing better than that actually is
I don't
the
remember.
Osprey,
It was like a few days
but
ago
that
or
fires
something.
super slowly and reloads super slowly as well. The Renegade fires and reloads pretty quickly, and you can have a nice extended mag on there to really boost up the ammo. Let's find out if it's any good.
No.
I'm afraid that
Are you
fella.
with me?
Act like I never do that. I only do that.
Every time me and Myth go down, you're in fucking Timbuktu, 14 miles away, jacking your shit. Myth, get him.
Got it all out, boys.
Folks,
They're fighting.
One word, chaos.
Are you guys sick of Arc Raiders?
Oh, you silly Billy. Look what's on the gun. Oh, fire! Running, Polly! Ah!
What if I played
One word,
around?
chaos.
What if I went
One
to
word.
what if I queued Squad Fill Asia? Or like every country there is possible. I thought about this the other day. What if I did Squad Fill and went to other countries? Is that a good idea? I'll try it after this. Remind me. And then Risk of Rain. Very little bit of Arc Raiders and then Risk of Rain. We'll try to do voices tomorrow. Alright. Try to do voices tomorrow. I'm surprised there's no fucking patch. That's crazy. I never saw this mouse video.
Like to see last week because I wanted to see what Logitech
Is this a
has
sponsor?
been up to. I mean, it seems like they've been
Was this a
asleep
sponsor?
at the wheel when it comes to high performance peripherals for like the past couple years. This being their latest release and also the lightest mouse that they've ever made should give us a pretty good answer. I remember when Logitech used to be just leaps ahead of everyone else. I remember
kinda
when
want a new
tried
mouse.
the very first G Pro Superlight. 60 grams, no cutouts, perfectly balanced, really good coding, and it had a battery life that seemed
I really like
it
my
just
mouse right now. I feel like I
lasted
aim really well
forever.
with it.
But that was almost 5 years ago. Fast forward to today, and we have what looks like the exact same thing, but I promise you it's different. It's the new Superlight 2C. The C stands for compact, so the shape, the aesthetics, the proportions, they're basically the same as what we all know at this point, the normal Superlight, but it does feel different to play with because it is about 5% smaller. Most of the size reduction is in the length of the mouse, but it is a bit narrower and shorter as well. For me, it's basically the difference between being able to claw grip the old one comfortably to now not being able to do that really at all because there's not enough palm support at the back. But for me, that's actually a good thing. I prefer to use a fingertip grip where I'm only holding the mouse with my fingertips. It's just what feels the nicest and most natural to me. And so this smaller size and lower weight, it feels a lot more comfortable than the old one.
Yeah, same. I grab it like this. That's how I grab the mouse.
Also play with a similar grip, or maybe you just have smaller hands, it's definitely a direct upgrade compared to the previous one. The 2C I can flick around a lot faster, it sits in my fingertips a lot more naturally, and I can actually feel that 10-gram difference as well, especially when tracking the direction changes of targets. I also think the ratio of how they've shrunken this one down is pretty spot on. It doesn't feel too narrow, which is really good, and although the height is irrelevant for fingertip grip, there is still some mass there if you want some of that palm contact, maybe just in a smaller form factor. But yeah, a bit more nimble. I'd be confident in saying that I do play better with this one. The problem is though, this isn't 2019 anymore. There are more than a few entire factories that have cracked the code on making pretty lightweight mice. So honestly, a 50-gram mouse in 2025 just doesn't feel that special. The barrier to entry now, even if you wanted to make a similar product, is actually shockingly low. So if that's what the budget end of the market can achieve, what does actual competition for Logitech look like today? Well, this is the X2 Crazy Light from Pulsar. If you've never heard of Pulsar, I don't blame you. They're kind of new, but out of all of the new mouse companies that have popped up recently, they're easily going the hardest, I think. They've done some pretty cool collabs recently, and they seem to be a little bit more creative and experimental than a lot of these other brands that just seem to be interested in cloning what's already out there. The real question is though,
I'll say right now, Final Mouse, if you see someone you like doing a Final Mouse sponsor, cancel them. No, I'm kidding. They just got a huge bag. And shouts out to them getting a huge bag. The company sucks. All right.
They beat Logitech. Well, first, of course, there's the weight, where the X2 Crazy Light is 25% lighter than the Superlight 2C, which I feel is just a massive difference considering these mice are like the same size, and on the exterior, they look pretty much identical. I feel like if Logitech made a 38-gram mouse today, it would be touted as this monumental breakthrough. Like, everyone would be talking about it, everyone in your ranked lobbies would probably go out and upgrade to it instantly. It would be really big news. But here we have Pulsar doing exactly that in just a plastic mouse. I mean, there's no excessive cutouts here at all. It's not an exotic material. And what's even more impressive is the build quality is pretty solid as far as I can see. There's no creaking and no flex. If you compare the internals of how the two are built differently, the Pulsar mouse is a lot simpler. Logitech put their switches on a different board, which is something that Razer are now doing as well with the Viper V3, and that's likely to get the physical switches a little bit closer to the actuators, but it does make for a somewhat unnecessarily complex design in my opinion. There's no tangible difference in click quality or build quality between doing this and not doing this. In fact, it's actually the Pulsar mouse that has the better feeling clicks. Now, of course, I am super biased. The Pulsar mouse that has the better feeling clicks. Now, of course, I am super biased when it comes to really lightweight mice, and it's why I made the Zero mouse at
He said, fuck you guys both, here's my mouse.
been chasing this super lightweight
Fuck you
aiming feel
guys
for
both. Here's
a long
my mouse
time,
I'm
well
making.
before I made it into a product. I modded my own super light to be under 50 grams, and then I mained the M2K, which is 23 grams, for like a year, and just really loved how those mice felt. Especially those direction changes that I mentioned, you know, constantly tracking moving targets. It feels easier and more responsive because it is. And before you say, hey, if you can feel the difference of 13 grams, you should go hit the gym. I already tried that. I guess it didn't work because I can still feel the difference. I think the closer we can get to that unfiltered input of...
I do think he's onto something with that new mouse shape he has. The mouse shape itself is outdated in my opinion, and I think there could be a newer shape.
Our hand and our fingertips, the better. Every time I now pick up a heavier mouse and try and aim with it,
Yeah, I think you could definitely reinvent the wheel.
over again of why I prefer these lighter mice. Of course, shape is super important as well, but if I took your favorite shape mouse and made it just 20 grams, I think you'd be blown away, honestly, by how good it felt. There are some people who will say they just aim way too shaky on really lightweight mice, but
True.
I think there are other factors that are at play here.
It's because we were born with fucking mouses with weights on it.
Using a smaller,
I was born doing hand workouts.
Dot skates, and maybe you've also swapped recently to a faster mouse pad. All of these things are inherently less stable, and if you are swapping to a smaller mouse at the same time and using a fingertip grip,
all the weights in my
don't
mouse
forget
when I was a
that
kid because I thought it was better.
Is higher when using fingertip grip because the sensor is further away from you, and so it just travels a further
Like I thought it was
distance.
cooler.
I would say don't be afraid to just lower your sensitivity. I know it seems counterintuitive, but the really cool thing about these ultra lightweight mice is that if you're playing on a much lower sensitivity than what you're used to, it's not going to feel anywhere near as sluggish or laboursome as it would with a heavier mouse. Now, both of these mice use...
I wonder if there's gonna be a meta one day of high sensitivity, very heavy mouse. The heaviest mouse, but high sense. You know what I mean? Like, dude, what the fuck?
optical switches, and the feel and preference is really going to be down to each individual, but I'm going to say Logitech have been using these really snappy Omrons for a while now, and I just don't like them at all, especially if you're like me and you're pressing kind of like mid-trigger where it's naturally a bit more stiff anyway. Yeah, these don't feel or sound great to me at all. The opticals in the Pulsar, on the other hand, they feel a lot more progressive and linear, just lighter and more bouncy, which is what I prefer. Something that really confused me
Crazy
though,
Light
was when I
is a
tested
shitty
the
name.
click latency of these mice. No surprises from Logitech, same as the Superlight 2 and overall really fast, but the Pulsar was a bit slower than I was expecting. I couldn't work out why this was, but then I loaded up the software and saw that they have a 2 millisecond debounce delay out of the box. Firstly, these are optical switches. The signal shouldn't bounce. Pulsar even say plenty of times they are double click free. And secondly, even if the signal is bouncing, whether that's from the contact on the inside of the switch or the actuator from like drag clicking or slam clicking, for example, there are ways to engineer around that without adding
Technically, like, wouldn't that matter? Like, whoever has the less delay on their click help more on getting the kill.
Single fraction of input delay. It's actually less work. I know it's only a couple milliseconds here and technically you can lower it, but I think that's beside the point. This doesn't need to be and shouldn't be a setting on a gaming mouse, and the fact that Pulsar haven't figured that out yet, it's just really odd. Logitech and many other brands haven't had debounce delay in their mice for years. On a better note, the sensor performance is basically faultless between these
I don't know
two
what my
mice,
delay
and
is.
you'd honestly have to be an alien to sense any difference between them. That's even with Logitech running their own branded Hero 2 sensor in the Superlight 2C. They claim some wild specs for this thing, and it is actually kind of crazy that they are the only gaming mouse company that are running a non-Pixar sensor. I remember there was that clip of Shroud where he's saying like if you're using a non-Logitech mousepad with a Logitech mouse, then you're pretty much cooked, and then everyone dunked on him because it's such a weird take, because obviously you can use whatever mouse you want with whatever mousepad and it functions absolutely fine. At the same time, you would be crazy to think that Logitech aren't doing even just a little bit of tuning, a little bit of calibration with their own branded home-cooked sensors and their own mousepad surfaces. How much does that actually make a difference in the real world? I think it's down to like the micron level, and at the end of the day, the surface of their own mousepads don't really look that different to what else is out there. And also, like, let's just face it, these sensors have gotten so good that they can track pretty much perfectly on any surface out there, even a blank white table like this. Pulsar are actually using their own branded PixArt sensor now, which is the XS1. Apparently it's a slightly higher spec 3950. Again, you'd have to be a different species to really notice any tracking or input disparity between these two mice. Some users claim like a float.
Should I update my mouse? I haven't done this in forever. That's my mouse right here, guys. The Beast Mini 8K. I think it's a great mouse. Like, I go through a lot of mouses before, and this one is my favorite. My favorite mouse so far. It's a great mouse. Fucking goated mouse, actually. Feels light. Good. The receiver? I don't like updating the receiver. That's scary, but I'll do it. How the fuck am I gonna do that? My mouse is on... Oh, guys! I don't have a mouse now! What do I do? Oh. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, the receiver is cute. Oh. It's a cat with eyes. It's off right now. There you go. Wait, what if I did this? Mark Zuckerberg? So should I be better at the games now? What's the point of doing any of this? Oh no. It feels... Uh-oh. Fast. Oh no, my mouse is like... Oh my god, was this my DPI before? Does anyone know? I was at 800, right? Yeah. Always 800. Wait, my debounce time was up before, wasn't it? Like this? But now it's down to 0. $1K polling in 2000. Does that actually help? Doesn't this have problems with games? I swear, people who raise this have issues. Wait, does this kill battery rate? Battery dies faster with this? Really? Performance. What is motion sync? I don't need any of that stuff. I've been doing fine without it. I just felt lag. That was a lighting change, right? Yeah. 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 Papaya, papaya, papaya. Macros. No. You know what I haven't done in so long? $17 gigabytes? Nah. What happened to them? What? You're rich, that's like 2 minutes? Yeah, but I feel like that's bloatware. I have Kovac. Kovac's better now? I want to just do one fast hitting the box one. Remember those? Those used to be so fun.
How much time is this nigga spending on the intro?
I don't even know.
Less than 3.
Guys, sub alert contest is tomorrow. Kovacs has one of those, I think. It's an It's Timmy playlist. Hey.
Oh, what? You can't see me. Doesn't know where I am. Where am I? Here I am. That's how you do it.
Sick.
Carefully, I tore at the webbing, awaken.
I just found a Tempest BP. I'm coming. Yeah, but does anyone actually make those guns? Does anyone actually make a gun? I've never crafted a gun. I feel like it's easier to find them than craft them.
Why does every DJ take these tiny bags to gigs? I'm sure you've been to a night.
I sure love cash.
Kids should not be wearing Louis Vuitton.
Sandwiches was all mine. Giggity.
Well, that happened.
Let's see what happened to AIM Labs. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't have an account. Yeah, I don't have an account. We don't need an account. What is this shit? Reveal my sense. No way. $7 a month? Auto renews? Excuse me. Pay to aim.
Missing shots.
Wait, I could just do it now.
Should have hit. Your sensitivity might be holding you back. That's where.
If you want to find your sensitivity, do the most comfortable way to turn around. If you could flick behind you, that's your sensitivity. That's the biggest tip I can give you guys. You're welcome. Make it easy to turn around. Jumbo Tile Frenzy. Here we go. We're back. Oh. I'm washed. Nah, once I lock in and get high as fuck, I can make this a movie. I feel like this is like alt channel vibes. And I don't even want to see it. Alright, let's do Arc Raiders in China. Let's try that. Oh wait, did you want to play now? Let me do one Arc Raiders in China. I'm gonna do Arc Raiders in China, then we'll play. Did you hear about the bear attack? I keep hearing about this bear attack. What is going on? Wait, what happened to Bear? Japan bears are forming an army? A were bear attacked a bunch of elementary school? Wait, what? Bear. Bear attack. Oh shit, 3 children are injured in grizzly bear attack in British Columbia. 11 injured after grizzly bear attacks group of elementary school. Oh my god. That's scary. That is actually scary. Are you Team Bear? That's not funny. I mean, dude, literally a school just got attacked by a bear and they died. That's not funny. That is fucked. They were hiking? The video I just saw showed a school. I don't think they died. Wait, nobody died? Nobody died? 3 injured. Okay, thank God. Oh, thank God. Dumbass bear. Fuck it, I'll wear this. Squad Phil, Stella, Asia. Let's try one round and then we'll do risk of rain. Is the risk of rain update good, chat? I heard it's a lot better for co-op. If you die, you could actually get res now. Did I quit Battlefield 6? No, I'm actually gonna play it again. I got invited to a big tournament for it, the official RedSec tournament, official $1 million prize pool, and I should be playing that shit. Practice a little bit. It's actually a massive prize pool. Like, I'm not even kidding, chat. Huge prize pool, like a big one. So, like, I should probably get a crazy team for this.
Hey, don't shoot!
Hey guys, how you doing?
Don't shoot!
Hey, anyone here got a mic? Anyone got a mic?
Mark Zuckerberg.
How are we doing?
Here. I got a door.
I should just extract.
Generator. Over here.
I played too much of this game. I really have. That sleep I just had was like the most sleep I've had in like since the game came out. It all felt like one big playthrough. I don't dream. People keep asking if I dream about the game. I actually don't dream. Can you guys see something in your head? Like if I said, yo, envision an apple, would you see the apple, the vision of the apple completely, or like a rough idea of the apple? I can rotate it in full color and eat it. I don't really see the apple. I mean, I see, I don't know if I see the full vision of it. Perfect HD. Anyone else feel the same way? Like, I don't know. I don't know if I do or not. I actually can't tell. I'm pretty sure I see it. How did the blueprint grind go? Pretty terrible so far. Anyone here got a microphone? Dude, Street Star is the homie, bro. He's like following me. I think he's low-key scared a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like he's freaking out. E-Rob live, see ya. Hey, have a great time. I don't hate E-Rob. If you're typing that to like try to tease me, it don't bother me, brother, man. Shouts out to E-Rob, dude. I made a bad joke, guys. This is the most empty raid ever. This is really a raid. Oh no, Street Star is not going to make it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah.
Don't shoot. Yes. Hey, don't shoot.
Hey, don't shoot!
Ah! Dang it!
Who the hell's Street Star, man? This guy is so cool. He just be aiming. Me and Street Star back to back with our guns out. He followed me, not the other guy. The other guy's stupid. He said, "Fuck the other guy." Look at this.
Yes.
Let's watch him. He's alone.